We're here this morning with Velvet at the Gathering Place, which is in the same area, same place where the shop Rocks and Things is. And this is kind of a catch-up discussion about what's going on within the community, and there's been a lot happening. And today's date is Tuesday, the 9th of July. So Velvet, welcome, and just start us off.
I was thinking when Dave told me that we talked about 3 months ago, a lot has happened in the last 3 months, at least for me personally and in the space. And so to kind of filter it down into about 5 minutes, I'll have to edit myself. So as you can see, we're in the gathering space, and a couple of months ago, with the help of the community, it was amazing to have the help of the whole community, we came in here, ripped the carpets up, and redid it. And I had been talking about pulling that old icky carpet up for years, but I couldn't see what it was supposed to be. And then about a few weeks before, I saw the colors that I needed to get, and I saw the red circle that I needed to paint on the floor. And then so once I had the vision, then I could actually do it.
Velvet, what's the significance of the red circle, and also the marks, the lines that are sort of tease off the circle?
Well, what I saw is that this is the wheel of life. This is the medicine wheel. This is the tree of life. All cultures have symbols that represent the tree of life, the medicine wheel, the Tibetan wheel of life, and the lines that go out are the 4 directions. And then in the very center, which you can't see, we didn't mark it, is the exact center. And in the center is a point, and it's almost like, feels like through that center you can access all of creation.
Okay, and how has the circle and the new room been received by the participants that have shown up here for whatever reasons?
Well, because it's summer, the room isn't used right now as much, but I think people really like it. For yoga, we have sometimes put 2 mats down because now it's just a concrete floor, so it's a little bit harder. But it's a great space for movement. You're not getting stuck on the carpet. And I actually did a crystal layout where I put crystals all around the wheel, and then put somebody in the center of the wheel and put crystals around them and on them. And it's a beautiful space for that too, as well as sitting in a circle with people.
Okay, and this space is actually, you rent it out periodically to different practitioners
Yep.
and people that want to use it, correct?
Right.
And they just get in touch with you then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so let's go off. How's the shop doing?
Well, this time of year is the tourist season, and so it's busier in that regard. I'm in there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but one of my apprentices is helping me out, and she's going to be in there on Mondays and Tuesdays. So I'm going to be open 5 days a week right now, Monday through Friday, 12 to 5. And so there's just a flow, a beautiful flow of people. A lot of times people aren't really coming in to buy rocks. They're coming in to connect. And so that kind of magic is still, in fact, it's happening even more now.
Okay, I know that you've just completed some additional studies in a couple of different areas, so why don't you bring us up to speed on those, like the Kundalini?
Last fall, I started an intensive Kundalini teacher certification class, and I finished it in April, and finished all my homework and did all my coursework in my career and my all the classes that I needed to take. And so I was certified. I became certified in May, and so now I'm legally teaching Kundalini Yoga now. And in fact, we just started a boot camp this week, and you can still drop in, but I'm offering Kundalini Yoga classes Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7 to 8:30, 9 to 10:30. That's part of the boot camp. It's going to be Kundalini butt kicking to strengthen you physically, mentally, and spiritually. That's kind of the purpose of doing it. And I'm doing that for the month till August 8th. And then I'm doing a Kundalini class on Thursdays. That's going to be less physical, longer meditations. So it's going to be working with mantras and mudras more. And then we do a 4 a.m. sadhana on Wednesday mornings till 6:30. And sorry,
It's okay.
so that the sadhana, it's called the Aquarian Age sadhana, and it's a group practice. And the idea is that as times get more intense, people aren't maybe going to be sleeping, and they're going to wake up between 3 and 5 a.m. And the theory is if you come and do group sadhana, you process some of the subconscious stuff that comes up at that time normally, but you're awake. The other part of it is there's a lot of chanting. And when you chant in Kundalini Yoga, you're basically doing reflexology of the mouth. And you're like tuning your strings, so to speak. So it's a really powerful support at this time. The other thing, a lot of group things, you have to almost like conform to be accepted in the group. And the whole notion of the group sadhana is that every person's gifts are needed at this time. So it strengthens your individual gifts, whereas helps you and the group see how we all fit.
So, Kundalini, what's the difference between regular yoga, if there is such a thing, and Kundalini yoga?
Well, there are actually 20 different kinds of yoga.
Okay.
And as I was taught in my training, is that Kundalini yoga is the mother of all yoga. It started about 10,000 years ago, and then there were branches that were split off.
Yes.
Most of what we see in this country is a form of Hatha yoga, which is strengthening the physical body. You can awaken your Kundalini through that practice, but it takes about 20 years. Whereas with Kundalini Yoga, because it combines mantras, which are voice, sound, mudras, which are hand positions, asanas, which are postures, and different locks, or like you squeeze the energy and move it up. It's a quicker practice, and it's a safe practice to move the Kundalini up. There's a lot of bad press about Kundalini, because if your body isn't prepared, the Kundalini theoretically are two snakes coiled at the base of your spine, and when it wakes up, it's going to hit blockages. And wherever the emotional or physical or spiritual blockages are, it's going to create heat, it's going to create friction, so you may feel pain, you may feel physical pain, you may feel emotional pain, you may feel even spiritual pain. And the whole idea is that everything in Kundalini Yoga is designed to remove the blockages so that energy can travel safely up, so that you can be awakened without going crazy.
Okay.